I've been pretty busy as of late. I've went to FANEXPO last month, and I have to make preparations for another trip soon. But I want to do a test of the beacons. This is something Ryan asked me to make. These towers that modify projectiles that pass through them. I'm going to start off with the Electro beacon, which when the projectile passes nearby, it makes a modification. So in this case, the tower does damage to nearby balloons. But when the projectile hits the balloon, the projectile gains a little electric effect. So when a projectile hits a balloon, the beacon does damage to nearby balloons. Okay, mad. And I think it should be doing like some damage to nearby balloons. I think maybe it's too niche. It only does damage to ones in range. Okay, let me try making it a bit more precise. Okay, this effect's pretty rapid. Okay, so when the firewall isn't damaged, it should be doing damage to other stuff. Beacon. Okay, it's on cooldown. Okay, I don't think Electro Beacon's working properly. Now I don't have the models of the other ones imported yet, so no. So this is the Phase Beacon. Phase Beacon teleports projectiles back. So let me try this one. So projectiles get a teleportation effect. They start looping. Now you see the rockets are being teleported back to the beacon, and now they can hit the same balloon again. In a way, it's kind of like a duplication effect. So I think this one's working correctly. Oh yeah, another thing I want to test out. Oh yeah, this thing is just annihilating the balloons. Okay, so this has one pierce. And when it hits a balloon, okay, yeah, it just disappears on hit. So the upgrade, quantum improvements, increases the pierce. And it should be looping. Okay, yeah, it's not disappearing, it's getting looped. Let's see more. Okay, I think this works correctly. The other upgrades for the beacons, which just increases the range and the capacity. So these beacons have an energy capacity, which is the damage count. Whenever a projectile passes through, it costs energy. And when you do this, it'll like start decreasing. The more projectiles you put in, it'll start decreasing. I think it might have made it regenerate too quickly. I'll just see for more further testing on that. So next up, I'm going to try the Stasis beacon. Now this one is basically projectiles are frozen in place once they enter the radius. So you can make a little spike factory if you want. I think this is probably one of the most interesting ones. So once you let a balloon enter the radius, it just gets annihilated. Let's try something else, like hydropod rockets. Yeah, nothing's gonna survive this. Now I'm gonna try stacking one. So this is the power in. What? That is not supposed to happen. What? Okay, so if there's two beacons, this something weird happens. I'll avoid that. This is a power amplification beacon. This just increases damage and pierce. Let's see. Now let's say this hydro rocket pods should do. It's doing. Okay, I can't tell. Okay, this should be doing. Okay, it's doing 2 damage per hit, which is correct. And when this is increases to triple, this does triple damage. It does 3 damage. I'm really putting different symbols on top of the beacons depending on the type. Now we have quadruple power. And this looks correct as well. I'm going to just quickly check the range. So this is out of range. Okay, you can just go through this beacon. Range should increase with big beacons. Okay, now, okay, so this uses the beach monkey as a template, but I'm going to be importing the models shortly. This increases it further. Okay, good. Let's do capacity checks. Capacity checks. Okay, this has limited power. Okay, so this is the power level. Its capacity is 100. It's just getting there. What it should be happening, I think, is be easier to visualize it with the stasis beacon. So the projectiles are stuck. And then now projectiles are starting to leak through because it's run out of energy. Once I do this, it's getting energy again because there aren't as many projectiles it needs to put in stasis. I'll do this again. Should be draining. Maybe it's the upgrades. I'd say put 2 of these in. Okay, now it's decreasing very slowly. Okay, now the stasis beacon is gone to minimum. Okay, now it's stuck again. Okay, another thing I want to quickly check. This one upgrade, this actually increases the lifespan of projectiles. So there should be a much. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a larger cluster of projectiles now. Just let these through and mix through extended. Okay, so once this is 1 out of energy, yeah, I'll just put more dots. I know the energy cost scales with the attack speed, which I think might be the problem. Might have to rebalance how that's structured. So the stasis out of chamber, so large capacitor. And now it's gaining energy again, which is correct. Its capacity. What's the capacity for this one? I believe it was like 500 if I recall. No, it's like 400. Okay, now it doesn't have a problem. And there's a huge capacitor. I think I'll make it so it charges slower, but in like larger increments, because it's like changing too rapidly upwards. So I think there's not much I need to change. I think I just need to change the Electro one. But maybe like, I'll change the visual. 7 Electro one needs to be changed. Also, I need to figure out whatever this bug is. This is gonna get annoying. So I'm gonna go fix that now.